Carrie pointed out the benefits of composting when Joseph and Veronica visited earlier. They have now sent over Emerita Njiru, a natural resources expert, to show Veronica how a compost heap can be made cheaply and easily.
So in this area, we know that the soils are low in fertility. So farmers try to plant their crops, but most of the time the soils are not good enough. So in that case, we need to have add some fertilizer in the soil. But the unfortunate thing is that we have the fertilizer if it's an inorganic fertilizer, it has to be bought. And sometimes the farmer does not have enough money to buy it. Encourage them to prepare compost. And now we have a new technology of preparing what you call fortified compost, where we have the normal compost, but we try to fortify it using inorganic fertilizers, small amount of inorganic fertilizers to make it more strong.
Utangojea siku ngapi tukianza kutumia hii mbolea?
Compost normally takes 4 to 6 months, depending on the type of material used for composting. If the material can decompose quickly, it will take around 4 months. If it's maybe like the maize stover, it will take a longer time, which can go about 6 months. So it is around 4 to 6 months.
This would really help Veronica and Joseph with your crops. So show us how to do it.
Sure, let's do it now. Chop your materials into 1 foot size so that they can easily decompose. Lay down your polythene sheet on a flat ground under a shade where there is no flow of water. The polythene should be 2 meters wide, and the length depends on how much material you have and should be across the direction of the wind. Lay down the dry material on the polythene to a layer of 1 foot high. Add fertilizer, DAP, 500 grams. Spread it evenly on top of the layer. Add 1 kilogram of farmyard manure on the layer and spread it evenly on the layer. Add water evenly on top of the layer and let it sink in. Then add another layer of wet material and repeat the same process of adding fertilizer and farmyard manure and water. When that is done, cover the heap with polythene paper and then drive in a piece of stick which you can use as your thermometer. You have to check when your compost is mature, and there are signs which will show you. This includes a uniform color, it will be odorless, it will be cool enough, and then there will be no much insect movements in the heap. Okay, and that's how we make compost. We'll wait for 1 month, then we turn it, and then we'll have our compost ready after 4 to 6 months.
So Joseph, you need to turn it after 1 month. You come and check it, not every day. You have so many other things to do. And your crops are going to be beautiful and very strong, and you're going to be very, very successful, and you'll do very well, and she'll be very, 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 very proud of you. Okay? Well done, Joseph. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
The great thing about compost heaps is that they cost next to nothing to construct and are really effective. Think how much you might save on fertilizers and how your crops would flourish by using it. A must in every Shamba.